Hi, guys. It's showtime. We should have folks coming into the room here shortly. Happy Thursday. We're almost toward the weekend, at least academic week speaking. So we'll have folks coming in shortly. We got a fair amount of announcements today. We got a nice lesson, a good media note. So, okay, someone has just come into the room. That's progress. So, hello. Who's first in? Oh, well. We're just a minute away from starting. Checking my notes. Okay. Hello? Saw someone just came in. That's good. Just about to get underway. All right, I have it as 9:10. I will start. There's a little bit of noise out my window. If you ever have difficulty uh, hearing, remember you have a closed captioning setting. That's one of the good things about doing this on YouTube Live. They have pretty good live, real-time closed captioning. All right, well, let's launch right into the announcements. Whoa, something jiggled there. Okay. GCC Pride Week continues. Asian Pacific American Heritage Month continues. We had on Tuesday a career development workshop that was a really good panel. It included three people who were in mass media fields. And did anyone here go to that workshop? Hello, Emily. That was the workshop that had Rich Ahrens, the award-winning animator, Alan Hoisington, the set director, currently working for several studios, and Jason Garwood, the Microsoft game producer. If you did that and you intend to do the extra credit assignment, remember that you can turn that in through next Tuesday. And I'll be real anxious to hear from you what that panel was like, because I was not able to attend. All right, next thing up. If you are intending to transfer, are any of you in the room at the moment going to be transferring at the end of the semester? If so, let me know and tell me where you're transferring to. Anyhow, the Transfer Center is going to have an online transfer celebration today from 1 to 2:30 this afternoon. And in the announcements, I have the Transfer Center's flyer that tells you how to get to that transfer celebration. So, yes, if you are transferring, I agree. It is a time to celebrate. Now, that said, the fall semester, whether it be here or at Cal State or probably at the UC, is going to be a lot like this semester. Not only is Glendale College and our surrounding community colleges going to be online in the fall, the entire Cal State system has said that it will be online. As for the UC, less of a blanket announcement from them, but the UC is expected to be probably go online for the fall as well. So, in some ways, it's going to take a little while for life to get back to normal. If you have stopped participating in a class, I guess if you're listening to this, you are still participating in this class. But if you have fallen way behind and stopped going to some other class, or you have a friend who just stopped participating in a class, Saturday, the 16th. Saturday is the last day for a student to withdraw from a regular semester length class. And the advantage of that is if you withdraw by Saturday, you get something called an EW. Now, even though an EW, would be pronounced ew, it's actually pretty good. It's a special type of withdrawal. It's better than a typical W. I've posted in the announcements section the revised Glendale College grading guide that explains the EW and other grading related matters. So, yeah, get those things that maybe you've fallen behind on taken care of by Saturday. Up next, as you know, Stephanie had to cancel her SI meeting on Discord on Tuesday. She is expected to be back next Tuesday. So on May 19, I will have her discussing both the advertising chapter and the public relations chapter. Let's see, what else? Quiz number 3 is going to be next week. So it'll be up all week. It'll cover the 3 chapters after the midterm. So that is television, internet, and advertising. So it's going to be formatted like quiz number 2. So it'll all be multiple choice. You'll have a couple of times to take it. Frankly, it'll be easy. So just get that done. Do you have a late term paper? If so, let me know. I'm trying to be extra easy this semester, so we can probably work something out. So just email me if you have a late term paper. All right, and that brings us to the question of the day. The question of the day is actually a little bit hopeful. Even though a lot of things really haven't opened up, some things are, especially in the outdoors, things are beginning to open up. For example, yesterday, LA County beaches opened up, but only for activities, not for laying around all day. But if you want to swim, if you want to run on the beach, if you want to surf, well, hey, LA County beaches are now open. Hiking trails have opened. They're open in Glendale. They're open in Los Angeles. I was on the trails in Griffith Park this morning. And the remaining trails that had been closed in the Angeles National Forest, they will open on Saturday. So here's your question of the day. The question of the day is, most beaches and hiking trails will be open by this weekend. How do you plan to use them? Most beaches and hiking trails will be open by this weekend. How do you plan to use them? So while you light up the chat box with what you're doing or what you intend to do, I'll give you my thoughts about it. I will probably go on a fairly significant hike or run. I'm even thinking one of my candidates is going up on those fire roads up from Verdugo Park. What are they? They're the you go up through the neighborhood there, past Verdugo Park, up the hill. And then you have this whole network of roads, like the Verdugo Motorway and stuff like that. There are all these dirt roads that are really kind of this natural area that isn't quite a park. But they should be open now. So I don't know. It's the kind of thing maybe I'd go up there sometime this weekend. So let's get the chat box going. Now that we're going to have most of the trails and most of the beaches open by the weekend, anyone got any plans? How they are going to do that? No more no more shame about going out and doing that. Although I think you'll have to have a mask. Kevin, hello. Things are busy right now. We'll probably just work and do homework. Oh, that's a bummer. Jeez. Now, Kevin, when you say things are busy, that means you're getting employment. Well, okay, that's a good thing if that's what it means. Yeah. Ethan, I wanted to see the bioluminescent beaches. Oh yeah, haven't those pictures been amazing? The weird blue thing. Yeah. Wanted to see the bioluminescent beaches this weekend, but I don't know if the waves are still bioluminescent. Yeah, I saw something the other day that they're turning into a less interesting color and they're kind of smelling at this point. So that's unfortunate. So I don't know if the waves are still bioluminescent. So if not, I'll probably just go on a hike in Angeles Crest. Yeah, yeah. My feeling about hiking trails is get it early because it's hard to do social distancing on a hiking trail. But if you get up there early, there aren't many people. Oh, Kevin, you're an essential worker. All right. Well, I hope you're Kevin. I hope you're not at exposure to too many people. Anyone else have any plans for this weekend? What else have we got? Well, while we're getting those other comments in, let me tell you what you're doing today. The media note fits in with the public relations chapter. Oh, Kevin, you're totally exposed. Grocery store worker, healthcare person. Well, take care of yourself, Kevin. Today's media note is in with the. Emily is saying that she was in Griffith Park the other day and saw the tennis courts were still open. I know that golf is back in Griffith Park. Tennis, I'm not sure. I think they're a little more worried about tennis because more than one person has to handle the ball when they serve. Oh, Kevin, your property management, huh? Oh, okay. So keeping things clean is probably unusually important at the moment. Yeah. All right. Today's media note is entitled "The Not So Friendly Skies," and it's about a classic public relations disaster that United Airlines got itself into about 3 years ago. And I want you to see the cell phone video that I've linked to on Club Media Note. That really gives you an idea of just what the uproar was over. So look at that kind of god awful cell phone video, and then listen to the NPR story about the immediate response and outrage directed at United Airlines. Then head on over to Canvas, where I will have the typical 3-question multiple choice quiz. And then when you're done with that, I want you to finish the public relations chapter. That is chapter 12. Now, if you remember on Tuesday, you listened through the slide, Who Are the Publics? Today, you are to start with the slide, Principles of Crisis Communication. Principles of Crisis Communication. And then you are to listen to the rest of the chapter, which is about 22 minutes. All right. Any questions before I end the live stream and head on over to Canvas chat? What do we got? What do we got? All right, since all is quiet on the chat box, I'm going to end the live stream and I will see you over on Canvas in just a few seconds.